Hey, what's up, guys? Today we are making three different dishes with lettuce, and you guessed it right, none of them are salad. So let's get started. For this, we'll need, a whole head of lettuce. This is also the part of a series called Cook for One. So we'll need one whole head of lettuce, and we're gonna chop it, and not into tiny pieces, but into bite-sized, eatable, little crunchy, big chunks. There you go, don't crush them too much. We're gonna make a stir-fry noodles with lettuce, a Chinese New Year staple, stir-fried lettuce, and finally an amazingly refreshing green soup with lettuce. This is inspired by the French lettuce-pea soup. Slice up 3 batches of garlic for the 3 dishes, a handful of mint, and some fresh green peas. Fresh green peas I froze last winter to last like forever. It's been 3 months. I still have a lot. Let's get the water boiling for the noodles. 3/4 teaspoon salt and a handful of plain noodles in. Stir them up occasionally to avoid clumping. I prefer a huge pot to speed up the cooking process. I do look forward to these date with myself evenings. Fancy. Meanwhile, fry 2 cloves of sliced garlic in 1 teaspoon of oil. Just before they start turning brown, slice up mushrooms in. Turn the flame to high and move them around to help them lose their moisture real quick. 1/4 teaspoon Kaala namak or black salt, not to be confused with Himalayan salt. And just before the shrooms start shrinking, add 3 tablespoons of hot noodle water to stop the frying process. Our noodles are done. 1/4 teaspoon black salt and a pinch of ground black pepper, and toss to coat the noodles with the mushroom juices. Well, that was a failed attempt. Let's forget it. Add a little more of that noodle water if it feels dry. And now, with the flame on the lowest, a big handful of lettuce in, spring onions in, and mix. Look how all the water has disappeared and emulsified into this creaminess. Wow. I'm plating the noodles first because you'll see how fast the rest of the dishes can be whipped up. Sprinkle onion greens. And crispy toasted sesame seeds, and we'll let this plate wait in the oven to keep warm until the other 2 dishes are done. Well, look at that crunchy buttery lettuce, mushroom, wow. Now for the Chinese lettuce stir fry. 1 teaspoon oil in a pan, 2 cloves sliced garlic in. Mine was 1 huge clove. Let them brown slightly and lettuce in. 2 handfuls of it. Mix it around on high heat for about 10 seconds and turn the heat to the lowest. I've made this sauce mixture with 1/2 teaspoon soy sauce, 1 teaspoon oyster sauce, 1/4 teaspoon sesame oil, 1 pinch salt or to taste, 2 pinches sugar, 1 pinch ground white or black pepper. Now saute it on high flame for not more than 30 to 40 seconds, and out of the pan it goes right away. Don't leave it in the pan, we gotta stop the cooking process right away. Crispy toasted sesame seeds and green onions. And ready in under 1 minute is our Chinese New Year staple, stir-fried lettuce. Look at the leek still wet where I cut it seconds ago. I mean, really. Now the whole thing just grew in my fridge. For weeks I've just cut off the new growth and it just grows back again inside the fridge door. No water, nothing. Right from its paper bag. It's just ridiculous and fun. So for the soup, 2 cloves of garlic, 8 inches long leek, and 1/4 of this medium onion, No need to chop them tiny and all fancy. They're just gonna cook down anyways. Garlic, this thick is fine. And the leek, chop, chop, chop. One teaspoon butter in the pan, garlic in, and on the lowest heat on your smallest burner. Let the garlic start getting brown. Really don't skip this step, because the taste, feel and smell of your soup will change because of this. You'll taste all the earthiness and all the umami because of this step. And then the onion and leek go in. Look at that pretty green. A pro tip for soups I learned: leek. Leek is your best bet. Use a moderate amount of leek in your soup and you can be sure the soup will taste good. It's a no-nonsense foolproof tip. Yeah, well, guys, get in there with your camera. Don't bother about the spluttering oil and heat. At this point I'm just adoring the leek like it's some Van Gogh. At least it's got his concentric circles though. Well, moving on. Cook these on the lowest flame for 4 minutes, and when these are translucent and brown, we take them into a bowl, cool them down before throwing them in the blender with the other soup ingredients. In a pot of boiling water with half teaspoon of salt, drop your fresh or frozen green peas. Fresh would be preferred. We are shooting for the sweet spot between blanch and boil, so leave them in for 4 minutes on high flame and kill the flame, and lettuce in and the mint. Move them around for not more than 30 to 40 seconds max. No matter what you do not let the mint turn brown or wilt, or it'll start tasting bitter. That's it. Puree the lot when they are still hot. Oh, couldn't help it, could you? Halfway through, add 4 tablespoons of the salty blanch water, a big dollop of creme fraiche or yogurt or kefir as you like it, and the cascading, refreshing green soup of yours is ready to be savored with onion greens and the honorary mint on top. This is a simple and easy yet fancy date night spread, and all of these came out amazing. They tasted delicious. So, until next time.